After helping buyers through multiple Toronto market cycles, I can tell you this: a depreciating market and an appreciating market require completely different buyer strategies. And using the wrong one can cost you a lot of money. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steve Yolongo, a real estate broker helping people buy and sell across the Greater Toronto area. And today we're breaking down the differences between buying in a depreciating market versus an appreciating market, who each market actually benefits, and how to adjust your strategy so you don't make an expensive mistake. Now let's get right into it. A depreciating market is when prices are either declining or softening over time. We typically see more listings coming to market, fewer buyers competing, and homes sitting longer. And while headlines may sound negative for many buyers, this can actually be one of the best environments to make a move. So which buyers benefit the most from a depreciating market? If you already own a home and you're looking to upgrade to a larger, more expensive one, a softer market can work in your favor. Yes, your current home may sell for slightly less than peak value, but the home you're buying is also coming down in price. Because higher-end homes often see larger price adjustments in dollar terms, many move-up buyers are able to close the gap and upgrade for less. Next, first-time buyers benefit from less competition and more realistic pricing. Instead of constantly losing in multiple offers, you have room to negotiate, include conditions, and make decisions without the same level of pressure. Investors also tend to re-enter the market when things soften. With less buyer activity and more inventory, there's more time to analyze deals, negotiate price, and focus on long-term value instead of reacting emotionally in a bidding war. Remember, in a depreciating market, buyers typically have more leverage. There's usually more inventory available, which means more choice and less urgency compared to hotter markets. With fewer active buyers competing at the same time, you often gain stronger negotiating power and the ability to take a more measured approach instead of feeling rushed into decisions. Buyers generally have more time to evaluate properties, compare options, and structure offers carefully. This environment also makes it easier to include important protections like a home inspection and finance conditions, and sellers are often more open to working with you on price, terms, and timelines. Overall, it becomes a more strategic and patient buying environment rather than a fast-paced, high-pressure one. Now, an appreciating market is the opposite. Prices are rising, demand is strong, and inventory is tight. We see this many times in Toronto, and when momentum builds, the pace can change very quickly. In these conditions, there's typically less inventory available, which increases competition amongst buyers. As a result, buyers become more aggressive and multiple offer scenarios become common. Prices begin to trend upwards, and waiting too long can mean paying more for the same type of home just a few months later. Because of the competition, decisions often need to be made very fast, and buyers have to be prepared, confident, and ready to act when the right property hits the market. This market is often great for sellers who are looking to cash out and take advantage of rising home values. It can also work well for downsizers who may be selling a high-value home and purchasing something smaller, allowing them to capture equity while still securing their next property. For buyers, though, an appreciating market requires a different mindset. Preparation becomes critical. Getting pre-approved, understanding value, and being ready to move quickly can make all the difference. So which market is better? Here's the reality: no market is universally good or bad. It all depends on your situation. Move-up buyers benefit most from softer or depreciating markets. First-time buyers gain more negotiating power when competition is low. Investors like markets where they have more time and leverage. Sellers and downsizers tend to benefit when prices are rising. The key is adjusting your strategy to the market we're actually in and not the one you wish we were in. If you're a Toronto buyer right now, understanding whether we're in a depreciating or appreciating environment is critical. The way you negotiate, how aggressive you are, and how quickly you move should all change dependent on the market conditions. If you're thinking about buying, moving up, downsizing, or investing in the GTA and want to know what strategy makes sense for you in today's market, feel free to reach out. Every situation is different, and timing your move properly can make a massive difference. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.